let's do contracts because that's one that hasn't been updated. So we need to get that one updated. So quite simply, I just go to transactions. And I'm going to look at, I usually go to all because we count everything that came in that last week. So even if it terminates, we count it here. Okay. So I'm going to go by binding. And then I'm going to look for my dates. So last week we had 3, 1 owner occupied, 1 launch control, and 1 need to sell house fast. Help me remember that. So we're going to do, what was it? Absentee owner?
Owner occupied, Huntsville.
Owner occupied. Okay. 1 owner occupied, 1 launch control, and 1 need to sell house fast. So that's going to be 1 here, 0 here, 1 here.
Direct mail, okay.
1 need to sell house fast.
Correct. 1 launch control.
0 PPC. And I don't know if you're noticing, but once I put in my number, I click off. So it closes that field.
Yeah.
And 1 launch control, which is text. And then I think Z buyer, we already have 0. Okay. So let's go back and look at the previous week, which would be the 6th through the 12th.
2, 1 says other.
Yep, those are MLS, and there were actually 2 of those. I don't know why. I think they were both combined. So it was actually 3 total. So 2 other, and then 1 fix and flip. So really it's 3 other because none of those are in our scorecard currently. So let's go back through here. So we have a total of, it says 1,
3.
but we had 3. June 5th. I wonder if I counted those on that week incorrectly. I think those actually did come in that previous week. So let's just leave it. So we had 1, which was the Kimberly Drive, which was a fix and flip, I believe. So we should have everything else marked as 0. So 0, 0, 0. Anyway, you know how to do this. We probably don't need to record this necessarily, but let's just get it done real quick. I mean, but that's what you're going to do. You're just going to go in there and just check and make sure everything looks good. The previous week was the 30th through the 5th.
Nothing.
Which would have been those, and I think that's wrong. I think they came in on the 5th, which is why I have 2.
Okay.
Yeah, so all those again would be 0s because it's an other. Awesome. And now this is looking really filled in, which is great. Any questions about contracts or where to find information on that? I feel like that's pretty simple.
Yeah, it'll all be on transactions.
Yep. Just a note, as we go through, filtering out the SEO versus the PPC, you're probably just going to want to make sure that if something says it was a PPC contract or a SEO, that it really was an SEO. For quite a while, you're going to want to make sure you do that. Okay, awesome. Okay. All right, let me stop recording. Anything else you want to go over?